Hey, my name is Matt Stohrer and I repair saxophones for a living. And today I wanted to show you something kind of cool that came through the shop, just for some dents and a body straightening. So not an overhaul. It's actually got really, really old pads on it. It's not quite playable, although I did play it, and it actually has a really nice voice. This is a old Selmer Soprano with a serial number that places it in the new large bore era, being made in about 1930. But it has balanced action style engraving on it, including a lake scene, which is just really cool to see on a soprano, especially with such an old serial number. But apparently this horn, the story behind it is that it was made in 1930 and then it sat around until like 38 or 39, and they engraved it then when it was sold. So it was made in 1930, didn't sell for 8 or 9 years, and then was engraved at the time of sale. And at the time of sale they were making balanced actions, so they gave it balanced action engraving, and it just looks so neat. So another thing that's kind of interesting about this is that this horn was made in 1930, and the keywork looks quite similar to a Mark VI. So that tells you how much thought Selmer was giving to the keywork on their sopranos between the years 1930 and 1980. Not a whole lot. It's if you can play a Mark VI, you can play this horn. Like I said, it did have a nice voice to it. I just thought it looked really, really cool, and this engraving is just so beautiful. I think balanced action era and Selmer Super, the the stuff before the balanced action, is the best engraving as far as the level of craftsmanship for Selmers. It's just so good. It's just so perfect and so beautiful. Nothing wrong with the later stuff. It's just that the balanced action era stuff is just gorgeous. And if you ever see a gold-plated Super series, like a gold-plated radio improved, man, they were really taking their time on those and really making them beautiful. But anyways, thought you guys might like to see this because it's kind of unusual with that 1930 serial number and then late 30s engraving. So yeah.